Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to generate custom AI images using AI agent. So I'm an owner of a product designing business and I have many products like the description and the name of the products for which I have to generate the design images. Now over here, instead of generating the image manually, what I've done is I have created an AI agent using Pabbly Connect. So how this AI agent works is that as soon as I'm going to add the ID of the new product like the name and the description, according to the name and the description of the idea, an AI agent is going to generate the image automatically. As the image is going to be generated, I want to keep the systematic record of the image URL. For that, I'm going to add back that image URL back in my Google Sheets. So now if you want to learn how to create this amazing AI agent for yourself, for your business, then let me take you to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to generate custom AI images using AI agent. So as an owner of a product design business, I use Google Sheets to organize my client's product descriptions and its name. I use an AI agent to automatically generate images, custom visuals based on the descriptions. Then I use that same AI agent to send the generated image link back in my Google Sheet to create a systematic record, making it easy to track and share design concepts with my clients quickly and efficiently. And I'm going to create this amazing AI agent using Pabbly Connect. First of all, I'm going to show you how this AI agent works in real time. So this is the spreadsheet. In the spreadsheet, I'm going to enter the new product name and the description of the product right here. In the description, I mention all the things that I want. What should be the background, the color of the product, the theme of the product, what is the product actually, what is the size of the product. I mention each and everything in the description. The description is not for the ingredients. It is a description of what visual does my client need in the product image that I'm going to generate. Okay. So now we are going to do this right here. I'm going to enter the product name and the description over here. So you can see I've added the name, that is Lavish Glow Toner, and there's the description. Lavish Glow Toner comes in sleek premium glass bottle with a soft lavender tint that reflects calmness and elegance. The cap is made of clear glass with a subtle gold shimmer inside, adding a luxurious touch to the design. The nozzle is light lavender in color, semi-transparent, seamlessly blending into the overall aesthetic. The toner itself has a gentle glowing effect with a hint of golden spark, enhancing the feeling of freshness and radiance. You can see I've described the product over here very nicely, what all the things that I want. And in front of you, automatically the image URL has been updated. So if I'm going to open this generated image, you can see this is the image of the product right here that is generated that we wanted. This is a toner bottle with a nozzle. You can see right over here, color is light lavender. The shimmers is right over here and with a very natural lavender background. Okay. So you can see this image is successfully generated of the product that we have described in our Google Sheets and is also added back in my spreadsheet. So this is how this amazing AI agent is going to work. And we are going to create this amazing AI agent using Pabbly Connect. For that, on a new tab, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. Then Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you. On the landing page, you have two options, sign in or sign up for free. If you're an existing user, you can directly sign into your Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. I'm an existing user, so I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. Then you can see the All Pabbly apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the applications that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to select this Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you, and in order to start a new automation process in Pabbly Connect, that means to create a new AI agent, we have to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right here that says Create Workflow. And firstly, we are going to rename the workflow, which is going to be AI agent to generate custom AI images. Okay, this is the name I want to give to my workflow. For the folder on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created these many folders, and from these folders, I'm going to select this AI agents right here. After naming the workflow, selecting the folder, I'm going to click on this Create button. A workflow has been created and you can see that there are two windows in front of you. One is the trigger window, other is the action window. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, we're going to set up a trigger step, and for the trigger application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Google Sheets. As in my Google Sheets, I keep the record of the product name and the description of the product. I want that as soon as I'm going to add the new product name and the description in my spreadsheet, the trigger over here should capture the response of that. That is why for my trigger application, I've selected it as Google Sheets, and for the trigger event, I'm going to select it as new or updated spreadsheet row. After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. Now using this unique webhook URL and by following the steps given here below in the help desk, I am going to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Copy this URL from here and open your spreadsheet. Now we're going to connect this spreadsheet to Pabbly Connect. For that, from the panel, go to Extensions, Add-ons and Get Add-ons option right here. Then this window is going to appear in front of you, on which on the search bar, I'm going to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. You can see that I've already installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, so I'm going to move forward. But if you have not installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, please do install it, so that with the help of this webhook, we are going to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. After installing, go back and refresh this spreadsheet from here. After refreshing the spreadsheet, go back to Extensions. Now you can see this option, Pabbly Connect webhooks. Click on it. From the drop down, we need to select this option, that is Initial Setup option right here. Then the initial setup dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the webhook URL and the trigger column. For the webhook URL, I'm going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. For the trigger column, it says the trigger column will be your final data column on which of the data is added. The whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So in this spreadsheet, my trigger column is going to be column B, because as soon as I'm going to add the product description in this column right over here, automatically I want Pabbly Connect should receive the response of the name and the description. So that is why I'm going to select my trigger column as column B right over here. And then simply I'm going to click on this submit button. It says setup configured successfully. Now I'm going to go back. The steps that I'm going to tell you right now are super important. So please do not forget to follow them, okay? So go back to Extensions and Pabbly Connect webhooks. Now from the drop down, select this option, Send on Event. It is mandatory to click on Send on Event, because as soon as you're going to enter the new data, that is the name of the product and the description, this spreadsheet is going to send that new data to Pabbly Connect. That is why it is mandatory to click on Send on Event. If I'm going to go back to my workflow, in this trigger, it says waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether Google Sheets is successfully connected to Pabbly Connect or not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the data of the new product name and the description in my spreadsheet, and after that I'm going to check whether automatically the trigger over here captures the response or not. Okay, so now let us do that. I'm going to enter the new product name and the description right here. So you can see right over here, I've added the new product name, that is Soft Bloom Eyeshadow Palette. And this is the description, a sleek rectangular eyeshadow palette with a glossy peach colored case and a soft metallic closure, designed for both style and convenience. Inside is featured 6 smooth circular pans arranged in a single row, offering a perfect blend of warm and soft tones. The shades include a light cream matte. You can see I've described all the things that I want. The product sits on a pastel beige background with soft natural lighting and minimal props. Okay, you can see right away I've added a description over here of the product, that is Soft Bloom Eyeshadow Palette. As soon as I've added the description, if I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down, and yes, you can see the response has been captured in my trigger. Product name is Soft Bloom Eyeshadow Palette, you can see right over here, and this is the same description as well. You can see right here that we have added in our Google Sheets has been captured in my trigger. As the response has been captured in my trigger, this means that Google Sheets is now been connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. After setting up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step, in which for my action application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as OpenAI. For my AI agent, I'm using OpenAI. If you want to use any other AI platforms as your AI agent, you can definitely do that according to your requirement, okay? So now after selecting the action application as OpenAI, for the action event, I'm going to select as Generate Image. As now with the help of this AI agent, we are going to generate the image for the product. And then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection. And it is asking for the token, with the help of which we are going to build the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. To have the token, go to this hyperlink given here below in the help desk right here. API keys page of our OpenAI account is going to appear in front of you. And in order to create a new token, go to this create button on the top right corner. Firstly, we are going to name the key over here, which is going to be test key, okay? Project is going to be default, permissions is going to be all, and I'm going to generate the token from here. You can see a token is generated. I'm going to copy it from here and paste it in this token field right here and click on the save button. You can see now OpenAI is connected to Pabbly Connect. After connecting, firstly for the model, I'm going to use Dell E3. If you want to use Dell E2 as your model, you can select it as well. But for the better results, I'm using Dell E3. Next, it is asking for the prompt. What is prompt? It's a text with the help of which this AI agent is going to generate the image according to our requirements. In the prompt over here, we need to explain exactly what we want in the image that we're going to generate, what is the small detail, everything. We have to mention each and everything briefly in this prompt right here. And according to this prompt that we're going to enter, the image is going to be generated by this AI agent. So for the prompt over here, I'm going to write it as... So this is the prompt that I have, that is, you are a professional product designer and visual creator for skincare and makeup brands. Based on the product description provided, generate a high quality realistic image for the product. Focus on the product shade, color, theme, size, texture, design details and any special elements like embossing or shine. Make the image look like it's ready for marketing campaign or product catalog. You can see I've added this prompt right here. In the prompt, it is asking for the name and the description of my product. For the data of this field, I'm going to map the data, which is inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How it works is that as soon as I'm going to select the field of this product name, the previous step is going to appear in front of you. As I'm going to click on it, the response that is captured in our previous step is going to appear. It is asking for the product name for which we are going to generate the image. And you can see this is the product name. I'm going to select the data of the product name from my previous response. As soon as I've selected the data from my previous response, you can see this data is now been mapped. And as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Similarly, for the product description, I'm going to map the data of the description of my product from my previous response. Okay, so this is the prompt for which this AI agent is going to generate the image. After that, it is asking for the number of images to be generated. I want only one image should be generated, so I'm going to select the number of image as 1. For the size, I'm going to generate the image of the size 1024 into 1024. Okay. After the size over here, it is asking for the quality. I want HD quality image, so I'm going to select the quality as HD. And it is asking for the style. I don't have a specific style, so I'm going to skip the part. But if you have a specific style for generating your image, you can select it according to this description box below, okay? After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on this Save and Send Test Request button right here. As I've done that, I have received a response, which is a positive response. And over here, I have received this link. I'm going to copy this link from here and open it in a new tab right here. And yes, you can see right over here, this is the image generated by my AI agent. Okay, the 6 shades you can see right over here. This is the eyeshadow palette with the theme rose gold. Okay. So as the image has now been successfully generated by my AI agent, now what we are going to do is we are going to add this image back in our Google Sheets to create the systematic record. For that, I'm going to add an action step in this workflow, in which from action application, I'm going to select it as Google Sheets right here. Action event is going to be update row, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you. Once click on add new connection, then click on this sign in with Google button right over here. This window is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for me to choose an account that we want to connect to Pabbly Connect. This is the account. I'm going to select it from here. Then it is asking for the access of this account. For that, I'm going to click on this allow button, as this is safe process and my data is perfectly safe with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this allow button right here. As I've done that, you can see I've successfully authorized Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, firstly it is asking for the spreadsheet, for which I'm going to select product design visuals, because you can see this is the spreadsheet that I've created. Okay. So as I've selected the spreadsheet for the sheet, I'm going to select it as sheet 1. And then it is asking for the row index, for which I'm going to map the data of the row index that I've received in my previous Google Sheets step. Do I want to update the name and the description? No, I just want to update the URL. For that, I'm going to map the data of the URL, image URL that was generated by my AI agent. After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on this Save and Send Test Request button right here. We have received a response, which is a positive response. If I'm going to open my spreadsheet, yes, you can see the URL has been added in my spreadsheet, and it's the same image that was generated by my AI agent. Okay. So as now our spreadsheet has been updated with the image URL, this means that we have successfully created this amazing AI agent using Pabbly Connect. So now to sum till now what we have done, the trigger is Google Sheets new or updated spreadsheet row. As soon as I'm going to enter the new product name and the description in the spreadsheet, the trigger is going to capture the response of that. Using the details AI agent, that is OpenAI generate image Delhi, is going to generate the image according to the description that we have added. And as I want to add it back in my spreadsheet, the link for that I've added this step, that is Google Sheets update row. And in this manner, I have created this amazing AI agent to generate custom AI images using Pabbly Connect. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button down there.